What is going on, guys? Benjamin here, back with another review. Parker's not here. He's still not here. But anyway, this is the Kia Soul Turbo. Now this car, you know, I was waiting to get in and see hamsters or something sitting behind me. This has the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder in here. This is the turbo, the good one that's in literally everything. So it's a pretty, you know, good feeling car. But anyway, let's talk about it. The front of this thing looks pretty good in my opinion. This is the turbo, so you got the like nice little matching part right there. You have your grills down here. This is fake, in case you didn't know that. Riding on 18-inch wheels down here. They're 235s. I think those are the same size as the Optima I just got out of. Nice Soul badge. This color is really nice. It's called Inferno Red. Honestly thought it was orange, but it is red. Maybe that's just because it is a cloudy day. The rear of this car, I'm not really a fan. I mean, it's okay. We do have a nice color matched badge there. Tail lights right there go nicely in the trunk. We do got dual exhaust. That's one way you can tell it's a turbo model. Overall, the exterior, I think this is one of those cars you either love it or you hate it. I personally kind of have mixed feelings about it. It's an okay looking car, you know, that's all I got to say about it really. But let's talk about a few other things here. So here's the window sticker, 2018 Soul with an exclamation mark. Have you ever seen that on a window sticker? Like I said, Inferno Red, all that. This is the loudest parking lot I've ever been in my life. But anyway, the 1.6 turbo, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You definitely can feel that it's a dual clutch. It's kind of annoying at times, you can definitely feel it. You can pause the window sticker if you want. Let me try to get where there's no glare. Okay, well, never mind, it's not gonna happen, but you can kind of pause that if you want to read that. Very good warranty. We always talk about that with Kias. Super good warranty. And here's the additional equipment. So this has a technology pack, which gives you the big 8-inch screen, Harman Kardon sound system, HID headlamps, yada yada yada, a bunch of safety stuff, and we'll show you that on the interior. And yeah, that's the Soul. All right, let's take a look at the trunk. This is the same key that was with the Optima, so you can hold this. And I guess it does nothing. Do I have to open it myself? I guess I do, even though it says hold on the key. Trunk is decent. You do have storage underneath it there, and you can fold those seats down. You also have a privacy cover there, so decent trunk space in the Soul. Now this lift gate is actually super light. That was one thing that kind of surprised me too. That is a really light lift gate on the Soul Turbo. Now speaking of turbos, let's take a look at that 1.6 liter engine up front. So there it is, the 1.6 turbo. This is the same engine you find in a ton of Kias and Hyundais and all that stuff. But it's a really good little engine, very potent too. 201 horsepower in this Soul Turbo. Connected to that 7-speed dual clutch transmission, which I'll let you know how that drives here in a second. So very nice engine here. So let's go ahead and check out the interior of the Soul. And by the way, okay, so I said the trunk was the lightest trunk ever. That is close to the heaviest hood ever, I'm not gonna lie. Feels like it doesn't want to go down. So back seat of the Soul, you got the orange stitching, and you hop in. It's okay, there is plenty of headroom. Leg room, it's okay. I'm kind of pressed up against the seat, but it's not too bad. I wouldn't mind riding back here. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Another cool thing, heated rear seats are in the Soul, so that is really cool right there as well. And if we hop in the Soul Turbo, we have somebody stalking me right now. Okay, what are you doing? Anyway, here's the interior. Very nice, very interesting. So here is all your main window controls. Both your front and passenger windows are fully auto up and down. There's your traction control, all that, your dimming. Steering wheel, again, we are greeted with another flat bottom wheel. I don't know which one I like better. I think I still like the Optimus wheel better, but this is still a very nice wheel. This one has my favorite color on it, orange. So maybe I like this one a little more, but this wheel, it's just kind of funny to see like these super aggressive wheels in these normal old cars. I don't know, it's interesting to me. Drive modes and all that, I guess I could turn the car on, which is right here, actually. Let me put the key down there so I don't lose it. There you go. Yes, I know my fuel is low. But yeah, so we have modes here. This is where your drive mode button is, which is different than it was on the Optima. So as you can see, we got sport, and that's it. You literally just have sport. So then this is obviously your controls here for your middle screen. And then you have your hands-free telephone, hands-free voice assistant thingy, modes right there, headlight controls, wiper controls. Here's your screen. This is part of the technology package. So this is the 8-inch screen with navigation. Very nice screen, very easy to read. Again, it's funny because we have 40 presets. What is up with that? Can somebody please tell me why there's 40 presets on a radio? But yeah, so that's that. Harman Kardon sound system, I actually haven't tested that. Hold on, let me test that. All right, I just blasted Fetty Wap and it is really loud. And you have like speakers up here, and there's a giant one right here, and there's one over here, and then there's obviously one in each door. There's two back there. It sounds really good. Harman Kardon, that's one of the things I always loved about the Soul, is these speakers up here. I think that's so interesting up there. Well, yeah, you have all your stuff. You have quick buttons on the side, you know, if you want to hop to your nav real fast or hop back to your radio. Touchscreen, super responsive, very simple menu system to use and all that. We do have your AC controls, automatic climate control, your heated seats, no cooled seats in the Soul Turbo. We do have our this is same in the Optima, your 212 volts aux USB. There's that start button. Shifter in the Soul with this dual clutch transmission. Something interesting I noticed right off the bat when I put my hand on the wheel, there's no paddle shifters. I don't know why Kia decided to leave that out on the Soul Turbo, but there are no paddle shifters on there. The dual clutch transmission, it's pretty good. I guess I'm just not used to dual clutches because this might be the first dual clutch I've driven, which is kind of sad, isn't it? But I guess I'm just not used to it. The transmission, it feels like a manual. It really does. We'll see how fast it shifts and stuff here in a minute though. You do have a real handbrake for those handbrake turns in case you want to do one of those in the Soul. There's how much this thing costs. Seats are very, very nice. They got like this star design, something other. They are leather though, mostly. And you do have the orange stitching. Glove box, decent size, another power outlet in there. No sunroof on this one. But overall, the Soul Turbo interior is pretty nice. It kind of, you know, the Soul Turbo interior is really, really nice. So without further ado here, let's go for a drive in the Soul Turbo. First thing I noticed when I was pulling out of the dealership is this steering is super, super light. I mean, this thing is stupid easy to turn. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. I haven't really got to test the car a little bit. This dual clutch I'm not used to. It feels like a manual, which, I mean, that's, you know, it's gonna feel like that. It's a dual clutch transmission. Another thing I noticed is there's a lot of noise back there. And I don't know if there's just something in the trunk making noise, but it almost sounds like the trunk latch itself is what's making the noise. So I don't know. Oh, another thing about this car, oh my gosh, it rides not the best. Ooh, he's getting pulled over. This thing rides really rough. I don't know. I've seen this in some reviews, and I was thinking they were just kind of complaining about it, you know, like, oh man, just get used to it or something, you know, like, oh, you must be on a bad road. But no, this thing rides rough. You better be careful when you're hitting bumps, because it hurts. It really does. Now the turbo, this is a really good motor. It puts you in the seat. There's the Charger Parker was gonna buy. Remember that? But I mean, we'll kind of, let me slow down a little bit here and just give it a little bit. Okay, wow, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It's that dual clutch too that makes it feel like that. This wheel again feels really good. The steering, actually, let me put it in sport and see if that changes anything. Oh, okay, the transmission just decided to change. Yeah, steering doesn't change. That, it changed a little bit. Just a little bit though. It is better than normal, but yeah, when you go normal drive mode, this steering is so light and so easy, which I guess it's supposed to be. Now that I'm thinking about it, I guess that's how it's supposed to be. This thing's got plenty of power. That 201 horsepower is no joke. And this Soul Turbo, especially when it kicks down and it's ready to go. It's got some interesting features. It is just an interesting design. It's one of those you love it or you hate it kind of deals, I think. And okay, we're braking, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's not bad. It's really not, just not for me. But man, I cannot believe how much a Soul is putting me in the seat when you get on it a little bit. It's absolutely, it's hilarious. It really is. It just puts a smile on your face. I cannot believe it. Once that dual clutch grabs, you're gone. I mean, you're just gonna go. Yeah, Soul Turbo, I like it. I don't know if I'd ever own one of these, but it's interesting. It really is. And I kind of want to drive something else with a dual clutch now, because this is kind of cool now that I've been driving this thing around for a few minutes. So we're heading back to the dealer, about out of gas in this thing. Huge shout out to Wyatt Johnson Kia as always for providing us with these vehicles. We will continue to do reviews for them, and we're gonna go do another one right now. So thank you guys for all your support lately, commenting on the videos and all that. Appreciate it so much. It means a lot. And yeah, I wish this guy would get off my butt right now. That'd be nice. But anyway, guys, so thank you all for watching as usual, rating, commenting, and subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next one.